My childhood friend since kindergarten, Mahiro Mashima was a super extravagant gal with the blonde hair. Her skirt was so short, her butt was so big. Her boobs were really big too. But her waist wasn't too thick and it was beautifully toned. She had an hourglass figure. It wasn't all about her figure too, her face was really pretty too. My name is Shinji Yamabuki. I was in the first year of high school. I got into the same high school as Mahiro this spring, but the rumor about Mahiro had been spread in the school already. I wasn't sure who started it, but the rumors were very serious.
Mahiro Mashima is a bitch. She sleeps with multiple guys.
Those were the two sentences that were replayed across the school. I was the only one who knew the truth. I knew that it was only a rumor. We went to the same kindergarten, same primary school, and the same junior high school. We were even in the same class all along. Mahiro and I were the only one who got into this private high school from our junior high school. That meant that I was the only one who knew Mahiro's gloomy past in this school. I wasn't sure if I could explain it well though. I didn't think I could. People could find out about her past if anyone in this high school had a connection to her old classmates in the junior high school. Mahiro was an extravagant girl who looked like she had lots of experiences with the guys. But she had always been the invisible girl in the past. No one noticed her because she was so plain. She had glasses with black rim. She only read a book during the break time. Her bangs were so heavy and her black long hair was grown to her hips. So what I wanted to explain is the fact that she was super duper plain before. But since she wanted to change in high school, she changed her appearance drastically. I went home with Mahiro sometimes because she was my childhood friend, but some boys and girls made fun of us. They weren't too toxic though, they were just making fun of us, making remarks about us. That's an odd combination. I mean, I can tell that there aren't a couple.
A gal and an introvert? Even if they were friends. That's so funny. I'm sorry, Shinji. I'm making you go through this.
Mahiro murmured every time it happened. My answer was always the same. Don't worry, I don't care about them at all.
They laugh at us because I'm so extravagant like this.
You can just let them be if they want to be that way.
Yeah, true.
Mahiro had a good reason for becoming a blonde gal, even though she was a kind-hearted person. Mahiro once said,
Everyone laughed at me for being too plain, nerdy, and gloomy in the past. I'm gonna change my appearance so no one is able to tell me those things again.
And the wish came true. No one said that Mahiro was an introvert or plain gal since she got into high school. But on the contrary, she was treated as a whore because of her sexy figure. I was very concerned about the fact, and my concern became a real emergency as I feared. One summer day, a rumor was spread in our ear. I heard that rumor too. I mean, my name was included in the rumor too. On top of that, Yuma, my friend, was the one who started the rumor. The rumor went like this. Fujishima-kun, who is the smartest and the most handsome guy in our ear, who is also good at sports, confessed to Mahiro, but he was dumped. Yuma, who is notorious for skipping classes, overheard everything in the back of the gym during lunch break. He was hiding from them in the corner. Fujishima didn't just confess, he pressed Mahiro. Does that mean you have a guy that you like? According to Yuma, Mahiro didn't say anything, but she nodded. Fujishima didn't give up. I don't think there's any guys better than me in this high school. I mean, that's a fact. I'm just telling you to go out with me, he said. He got near to Mahiro and grabbed her chin to make her face him. Fujishima was obviously a hopeless narcissist. Who is it? Tell me if you have a crush, he said with a scary face. He threatened Mahiro, and Mahiro murmured a name.
Shinji.
Yuma faced me and explained me the rest. That's why she dropped your name. Well, yeah, that's my name. And Fujishima got so mad. His face turned red. Shinji? Is that the guy? The guy who goes home with you sometimes, the nerdy and plain introverted guy who is much shorter than me? Yuma imitated Fujishima's voice and raised his fist. He was very into character. That being said, he sure did say whatever he wanted there. Boring, plain, and introverted? I mean, I can only agree. He's on point. No wonder why he got so mad though. He didn't think that a girl would choose you over him at all. The next day after school, After that day, when Yuma told me everything, I studied English in the library, and I was ready to go home alone. Kanako Yamashita, my classmate, who was also in the library, ran towards me with a worried look.
Shinji-kun, I was looking for you.
You were looking for me?
Yeah, I was in a hurry trying to go back to the classroom to get you.
What's wrong?
Well, I hope I only misheard it. Fujishima-kun and two of his friends were talking, and I overheard it while I was looking for a book.
What did he say?
Well, I'll explain you on the way. I'm worried about Mahiro Mashima-san. Let's go to Mashima-san's class.
We ran to Mahiro's class. I was in a different class as her. While we ran through the corridors, Kanako Yamashita told me about it. We ran up the stairs to the second floor. Let's call Mahiro Mashima to the warehouse in the gym so we can do some perverted things to her. If she's not in class, then we can do it tomorrow. I mean, she dumped me. She should know her position. And I'm so mad about the fact she chose that introvert Shinji Yamabuki over me. I have to give her a lesson. But Fujishima, what are you gonna do if the teachers found out about it? You were gonna get a detention or worse, you were gonna be suspended. I don't think she will have a gut to tell anyone if he threatened her enough. That being said, I realized when I was talking to her yesterday, Mahiro Mashima may be flashy on the outside, but she's really quiet. Even if the teacher found out about this, I can use my parents' money to suppress it. Fujishima's father was apparently a president of a huge company, so he was the son of a rich family. That was why he was so fashionable. A charismatic hairstylist was cutting his hair. He also went to the expensive cram school and learned ballet. No wonder he was at the top in both study and sports. They're gonna do perverted things to Mahiro and suppress it with money? I can't let that happen. Mahiro wasn't in the classroom. I asked the girl who was still in the classroom, Hey, do you know where Mahiro went?
Ah, Mahiro Mashima. Fujishima-kun called her and she went to the back of the gym.
Kanako and I rushed to the back of the gym. When we get into the first floor, Kanako Yamashita went to the office and I went straight to the gym. I ran as fast as I could. When I got there, the things was about to go down. Kanako said that she was gonna get the teacher here while I was buying time, but I didn't have any martial arts skill on me, even though I had to fight against 3 guys including Fujishima. Stop it! Fujishima was lifting up Mahiro's skirt. I hit-butted Fujishima in his upper body. It was a clean hit, and Fujishima was blown away.
Mister, it's this way.
I heard Kanako Yamashita's voice. It was close, but it was over. Fujishima and his friends tried to run, but our teacher Yamada, who is the head of the judo club, grabbed them by their necks. They couldn't move at all, and he took them to the office.
I'm relieved. Now I have to go. I have to go to a class.
Kanako said, and left us alone as she was caring about us. I scolded my childhood friend who was crying. They did that because of your appearance, I said. But I thought twice and decided to use softer words. Well, I'm glad that you weren't hurt.
I'm sorry,
Mahiro said. I took her hand and got her up, who was on the ground.
I really didn't want to be made fun of myself. I didn't want anyone to call me plain or gloomy anymore. Also, I wanted to win your heart, Shinji. That's why I faked myself to become a blonde gal.
I had to be blunt. I like pure and quiet girl better. Don't get me wrong, you're super cute like that too. But I don't like it because other guys are gonna try and get you. After all, that's what happened today. The next morning, my childhood friend was back to being plain. The childhood friend who I knew very well was back. The rumors about Mahiro saying that she was a bitch disappeared without a trace. And thanks to everyone, no one made fun of her saying things like,
She's plain,
at all, because they knew what she looked like with the blonde hair and a gal outfit. About Fujishima and his friends, he was going to suppress everything with his father's money, but he couldn't. It was because Yamada, who is all about fairness and justice, found out about the incident. They were all suspended and they were staying home. Anyways, I started going out with Mahiro, who went back to being plain. Because we're both plain, no one is looking at us like we are an odd combination. No one said anything about us even though we were holding hands to go home.